Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I'm finally back, and I'm sure I'm gonna have whining puppies, but that's just par for the course, right? Okay, just checking on them. I did a pre-makeup routine, which is setting spray. Then I went in with my mattifying primer, and then I let that sit. Actually, that sat for like 2 hours, but normally like 5 minutes, and then go on again with setting spray, and then you're good to go. So we are going to do our spray foundation because I love it so much. Oh, I gotta go pick out what earrings I'm gonna wear. All right, so a little bit of spray foundation in the shade Taffeta. All right, and this is such a great foundation. It is so lightweight. Actually, as is all of our foundations, they're all super lightweight. I'm gonna put on just a teeny bit more, okay, and bring it up. There we go. Abduction reported. Oh my gosh, again, but this time it's different names. That's weird. Okay, sorry, just an Amber Alert came up for my province. So make sure if you're in Ontario, you keep an eye out for the missing child. Okay, so as you can see, I went down my neck and everything like that. That's super important. Okay, so we're going to go a little bit extra today. I don't know why. I don't really need to, but I just like to. And we're going to go with a little bit of pressed powder just all over our face and neck. Okay? Just a little bit. It takes away any kind of a shine that you might have. Whatever. You don't need to do it. I just like to. Okay? And then we're going to go in some bronzer. Now, this is the lightest shade of bronzer that Unique sold. Okay, and I use this super light brush. Like, it's so soft and pliable. And that's what I use with my bronzer because I don't want it to be heavy at all. Actually, none of my makeup is heavy. Next up, we're going to go and do a contour. Okay. And you're going underneath your cheekbones. Okay, stop about 2 fingers away from your mouth. And then we're going to go along our jaw, and then I bring it down a little bit. Then I'm going to go along my forehead, and we're going to blend it in. And we're going to go down along our nose and under here. And then one last little bit, and it will be underneath our bottom lip, okay? So then I go in with this really big, as you can see, soft brush, okay? And we're going to blend it all in. Now, you can go over again and up your contour if you wish, but I'm not going to because I think this looks really good the way that it is. So let's go and do some blush now. We're going to use the shade Surreal. Okay, so all the makeup I use is from Unique. I do sell it, and you can go ahead and shop for it in the link in the description. You can go right to my website. Just see a dog flying off my bed. Okay, so I pat on my blush, and then again, because I love a really blended look, I go over it again with my kabuki brush. Next up, I'm going to go with cream to powder highlight in the shade Lustrous, and there we go. And I'm just kind of going along the top of my cheekbone, but then I'm going along my temple too. And I'm using my ring finger because it's the lightest pressure. Hey, buddy. My son just got home. So I'm going along it with really light pressure. And then I'm going to go over it with a powder luminizer. Oh, so one of the dogs I dog sit, Oscar, he doesn't know how to do stairs yet. So all the other dogs have just gone downstairs to go greet my son. And now Oscar's left up here alone. So expect some crying. That's what's going to happen. Okay, so iridescent. It's like this white powder luminizer. As you can see, I went over my cream to powder luminizer, and then I do my Cupid's bow. Again, by doing the contour underneath the lip, it makes your bottom lip look poutier. Do it on the top, just brings more attention to it. Makes it look a little bit nicer. So let's go in with, you know what, we're going to do the brow pencil since you guys can buy it. And we're going to go with the shade Medium. Now I'm going to do really light strokes and just kind of like fill it in a little bit. Okay. I'm going to turn down my show. And here we go. Not the right time for a phone call, people. And now, if you really want to have like noticeable eyebrows, go and line your entire brow area and then fill it in, okay? But I like a really natural looking brow, so not only do I do feather light strokes, but then I use my spoolie and I really, really blend in those colors. So look at the difference that it makes, right? All right. I love a nice blended look. It's my jam. What can I say? Okay, so next up, I'm going to go and show you how amazing black eyeliner is. Okay, so upper waterline, go in the outer corner. As you're closing your eye, bring it along that upper waterline. And look at how much darker my eyelashes look and how my eye just kind of looks more, I don't know, finished, if you will. There we go. And I'm actually going to do my bottom waterline also. And I'm going to rock it. So my eyes look super dark right now, but that's okay, because we are going to go with what palette? Let's see if I want to use palette 2. No, I don't think I want it super dark eye though. Let's go palette 6. I do love me some palette 6. You guys need to get palette 6. I don't know what you're waiting for. Hurry up and order it. It's $59. It will be gone. Once it's sold out, it's gone. Okay, so there will be no more palette 6. So what I did is I take the shade Calm, which is like the whitest pink you will ever find. And I put it all over my lid area. That's what I do, okay? All over the lid. And there we go. Okay, now, let me see. I gotta wipe some of this color off of my fluffy crease brush, okay? Okay, let's go with Impressive, okay, with the fluffy crease brush. And this is the shade Impressive that we're going to use, okay, and swirl and tap. And we're just going to go along our crease area. And as you can see, we're just slowly building up that color, okay? And same with this side. Okay. Always swirl and tap. Okay. All right. And look at how great this looks. Like, seriously, I could just leave it like this and it would be gorgeous. But we are going to build it up just a little bit more. And if you could do me a favor, could you share my videos? It would really help build up my following. And that really helps me get on the Facebook algorithms and that. Okay, next up is Enthralled, which is this lighter brown with another fluffy crease brush that I have. And I'm just kind of doing the lid area very, very lightly. I'm okay not adding a lot of color to it. It's quite all right. I think I might even just switch up what I'm going to do. Then I'm going to take my liner shader brush and I'm going to take the shade Blazing, okay, which is like that burgundy. And we're taking with the liner brush and we're staying really close to our eyelash line. And I want to show you the difference that it can make. Okay. And just to do like a quarter of the bottom. Now I'm going to take my blending brush and really go and blend this all in. Okay. Now look at the difference that it makes. See how it just looks a little bit more finished? That's what we're looking for. So It's like one extra step, but if you're going to take the time to do your makeup, do it properly and really give yourself a great look. Okay? So again, stay close to the lash line. Okay? And then go about a quarter. That's funny. Okay. And do it again. A little bit more here.
Who the hell do you think you're dealing with? You know, I can have you locked up for assault right now. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just
Sorry. I got distracted by the show. Okay, blending brush now. Okay, so look at how much more just finished the eye look appears to be, because it almost is done. I'm just kind of lightly going over it. Then I'm going to go with my favorite little corner stubby brush. I'm going to go with the shade Lofty, which is this like gold bronze. And we're just going to go and do that. Done. Look at how nice that is. I love it. I wonder if my dogs are getting into trouble. I hope not. It's funny because my two dogs haven't come upstairs. But yeah. All right. So next up, comb. And we're going to go and build up these eyelashes for this super awesome Palette 6 Friday look. Okay. So I'm taking the lash primer. I think mine might be almost empty. Okay. And I just do my top lashes. Now, this helps condition your eyelashes. It helps curl your eyelashes and helps them look more thicker and fuller. Okay? I 100% recommend you get the lash primer. Get the actual trio. Get the lash primer, the 4D mascara, and the lash serum. You're not going to regret it. The lash serum, it legit works and helps your eyelashes grow. Okay? Because you guys have seen it on me. You know I would not go and tell you something that isn't true. And you've seen it with my eyelashes, okay? If you have a new bottle of 4D, go and wipe off a lot of your product. I do not have a new bottle, just FYI. But go and wipe off a lot of your product for the first week or two, just because there's so much yumminess inside the bottle that it gets to be too much when the bottle is brand new. Okay, so we are just going and putting on our first coat. Okay? So, who thinks that their kids are not going to be going back in January? So I live in Kingston, and I think we're going to red today, maybe orange, but I think red. I'm hoping we go back to school in January, but I wouldn't be surprised, like if Toronto and Durham and Peel and all that, if they end up having homeschool, just because they're already in lockdown or going to lockdown. But I'm so done with COVID. I'm done with it. But this year has definitely been a learning experience. You know, we've lived through a global pandemic, right? Like, that's crazy. Okay, so that's one coat. And I did do a little bit of my bottom lashes. And now we're going to do the second coat. Okay, try not to get your hair in it, like I do. Okay, look at how amazing these lashes look. They're so good. All natural. Okay, I use lash serum. And you guys saw I put on primer and then 4D. But I'm telling you, huge, huge, huge difference. Okay, legit, get it? Okay, so because we put a little bit of bronze there in the inner corner, let's go with our bronze lip. Okay. That is today's look. I straightened my hair and then I went and just did a little bit of a turn on some of the pieces. So as you can see, some of it is straight, like back here or whatever. But I just pick and choose just a couple pieces to go and play around. That video is also up on my group and on my IGTV and my YouTube. Please subscribe to my YouTube and my Instagram and my Facebook group. It would really help me out. And again, please share my videos. The more it's shared, the more I show up on other people's. Yeah. Okay. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. I hope you have a great Friday. Bye.